What is good? What is good? Let's get into it. So today, got home a little bit late, hanging out with some friends. No better way to end the night than to play some good old-fashioned Pokemon Showdown. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing tonight. I'm preparing for a regional right now. So this is my current roster. Kind of gonna be going about it with how it feels. I'm working with it. I like it, but I think it could be a little bit better. So the point of the stream tonight is to kind of just play until I make some progress on the best of 3 ladder for Regulation F, Pokemon VGC. And we're just going to be playing it, seeing how it's feeling, seeing how it's looking, and we'll go from there. So welcome in to the stream. And this is like impromptu. I didn't say nothing that I was going to stream, but I just figured I might as well hop on tonight. I might be a little bit preoccupied with some football the next couple days. So what a better time than now to go ahead and play some battles. So our boy here is running, looks like a little bit of a sun team. Well, a lot of bit of a sun team. It's probably a Sunny Day Tornadus if I had to guess. Charizard's kind of weird. I'm sure there's a reason he's running it. He doesn't look like he has many priority options. So I actually think that... How do I want to play this? Chi-Yu definitely looks pretty good here. I'm thinking Dragonite. Actually, I'm kind of leaning towards Dragonite King Gambit. It sounds a little bit weird, but it'll really punish like an Incineroar lead. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. And then that way, like, if the Flutter Mane just happens to be like Trick Room Flutter Mane, he tries to sweep me with the Torkoal, we ain't going to be having none of that. For last slots on the team, I like Chi-Yu. I do like Chien Pao, but I also like Flutter Mane. I'm kind of trying to decide between the two right now. I think Chien Pao for the priority. This is kind of like a warm-up game. I haven't played it all today, so we'll see how it's cooking, how it's feeling. I think turn 1, I should just go for an E-Speed on the Tornadus. Let's look at the movesets. Bleak Wind, Storm, Tailwind, Sunny Day, Focus Sash. It's also Terra Ghost Charizard. So he could Terra either one of these guys. I feel like he's probably more likely to Terra the Charizard. I think I will just... We could even E-Speed Sucker Punch. And there's really nothing that wants to take that. So I think that's a pretty good idea. Terra Dark, Sucker Punch to Charizard. I would go for a Kowtow, but I'm not too certain if we're going to live Sunny Day Heat Wave. So it's going to be Terra Ghost on a Charizard. E-Speed's going to come out. It's going to do no damage. But this Terra Dark is going to clean up the Charizard. So nice start. He's going to go into Flutter now. Flutter's a great switch in for him. I'm trying to think of how I want to approach this. It is choice specs. Yeah, he can't Terra, so I feel like this is a great play. I feel like Sucker Punch should knock out here. Yep. And yeah, our boy over here is kind of getting cooked in game 1. Game 1 in the paint. We get a speed boost, which is like so terrible for him. But let's see what pops now. So he's going to forfeit game 1. Understandable. Let's hop into game 2 here. Let's hop into game numero dos. Okay, so I think that King Gambit puts incredible pressure on just about anything that he has. In this game, I'm actually going to lead Chien Pao King Gambit. Because Dragonite seemed to get slowed down by Terra Ghost, so let's keep him in the back. And then lastly, to top off the team, I think we go... Honestly, I'm going to go Flutter Mane because Chi-Yu didn't seem like it was ever going to get into a position to where we could actually do anything about it. So let's go with the Flutter. So he's going to lead Charizard again. And this time, I am going to I'm going to Kowtow that slot. Because I feel like there's no shot that he switches out. I'm going to Terra. I'm going to use the Kowtow. I'm going to take the risk. And I'm just going to protect Chien Pao. He's going for the Sunny Day Heat Wave. We do live. I kind of thought we were going to live, but this kind of guaranteed that we were going to get a KO whether he stayed in or whether he switched out. Now he goes into the Flutter Mane. We already know how this story kind of goes. So I think I will protect King Gambit this turn, and I will just get a Ice Spinner into the Tornadus. Let's see that. He does Terra Fairy. He goes for that. He goes for a Dazzling Gleam. And he is Focus Sash. I mean, no, he's Choice Specs on Flutter Mane. So I'm going to just Sucker Punch and Protect. The reason I'm going to Sucker Punch and Protect is I'm accepting the fact that if we can get damage on Flutter Mane, it will wrap up this game. For the simple reason that he can't Terra anymore. If Chien Pao stays alive through this turn, I have priority through the wazoo. So I will have a Sucker Punch lined up into the Tornadus and the E-Speed lined up into the Flutter Mane. Just in case the Flutter Mane wants to switch out. He's going to Protect. So it looks like we're going to get a Sucker Punch off. It would have been enough with the Sucker Punch from Chien Pao, but I didn't want him to knock out Chien Pao this turn because now this is much cleaner. Being able to go right in here and just go E-Speed and Sucker Punch. Not really concerned with what he does. If he wants to switch out in something like the Incineroar, totally fine. Go ahead. Understandable. There's the E-Speed. Sucker Punch is going to come through, take the knockout. And then it's a 3v1 with the full health Dragonite and a Raging Bolt. He does have one turn of Tailwind, so I think this turn I will protect the Chien Pao. If he wants the Draco Meteor, that's fine. We go into Flutter Mane. He goes for a Thunderbolt. It's not going to be enough damage. It is going to paralyze us, but that's also fine because we could just E-Speed, and then now we could Ice Spinner. And if one of them goes off, that's game. So E-Speed's going to come out first. Ice Spinner comes out. Not a big deal. And now we can do the same play again. E-Speed does go off, and it does get the knockout. So that looked very good there. That was a pretty low ladder player, though. So I'm not expecting every game to go like that, obviously. We get what we can take. Okay. Into Indeedee, Flutter Mane, Whimsicott, Incineroar, Chi-Yu, and Regieleki. Kind of a different team that I haven't played yet. I like Pao. What I don't like is all the fire types on this guy's squad. But I think low-key, he doesn't really have an answer for Chi-Yu. And I'm kind of thinking of leading Chi-Yu Flutter Mane, potentially. I think that's pretty good. I think we can go ahead and lead Chi-Yu Flutter Mane. And then I kind of want... Let's see. Dragonite. Is this Safety Goggles? It's Citrus Berry, Terra Steel, Incineroar. I haven't really seen that one. Let's bring Amoonguss for game one. See how this pops down. So it's going to be Flutter Mane, Regieleki. So he is going to be able to do a lot of damage. And it is Choice Specs, Flutter Mane. I'm going to switch into Amoonguss here. And I'm just going to go for damage and get a Dazzling Gleam down. Because he's going to want to take advantage of Chi-Yu right here. And I feel like Chi-Yu could be really good late game. So let's keep him around. Switch into Amoonguss. Got a good matchup onto everything on the field. As he goes for a Terra Fairy. And there's the E-Webs that I was worried about. And here's going to be a Dazzling Gleam. It's going to do a lot to Flutter Mane. But now... I think I'm going to Spore the Regieleki and I'm going to Protect. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling pretty good about that. There's the Indeedee. We protect Flutter Mane as he goes for E-Webs, and he also misses onto our Amoonguss. So that's pretty good. We put that guy to sleep. But then this next turn, I'm kind of thinking right now. Kind of thinking right now. What do I want to do? How do I want to approach this? It's safety goggles and DD. I think I spore the Regieleki slot. And I just go for a Dazzling Gleam. And this is why we went for the Spore, because Dazzling Gleam should pick up a knockout here. It does, and then we put the Chi-Yu to sleep. And it's kind of just covered for any switch-in that he might have wanted to do. I think here, I kind of just want to get damage down on the Ndidi. And I think I will Dazzling Gleam. There's a Psychic onto the Amoonguss. It takes us out. I'm cool with that, because that just means that Chi-Yu can come in here and Heat Wave. Or I could Snarl, but I think Heat Wave's just better. And then I'm going to switch out into Dragonite. I want Fluttermane at base speed. He does stay asleep. Our Heat Wave comes off, lands into the Chi-Yu. And then Fluttermane is Terra'd up. Okay, so let's just think here. Yo, what's good, Alan? Welcome in, man. Playing some Pokemon Showdown. We're chilling. We haven't lost yet. Yeah, this was a sneak attack. I just thought of it. I'm going to see if this will knock out the Fluttermane. It looks like it does. Oh, I'm an idiot. But it doesn't even matter. Yo, Alan, how was your day today, man? Yeah, that was a bad play, but it worked out because we had such a big lead. Okay, now in this game, how do I want to approach this? If he wants to lead the same thing, I think King Gambit's actually a pretty fine lead. I think let's go King Gambit, Chien Pao. Don't think he could really punish that. And then Flutter and Chi-Yu was immaculate. Nice, dude. Did you even have to work today? Or were you kind of just chilling out? So it's Terrifier, Chi-Yu. Focus Sash, Whimsicott. He does go for a Terrifier. Heat Wave does a ton of damage. Oh, you called out yesterday? Isn't... Oh, no, it's Friday today. Okay. I see. Let's go for an Icy Wind. He goes for a Tailwind. Okay, that's fine. We're still going to be faster than Whimsicott. We should be. Yeah, ×2. Okay. Oh, he lived. He lived. Oh, that's tough. Yo, Buck Life was good. I just like caught y'all by surprise. I just did a stream like last second just because I felt like it. And here we are. Just started like 10 minutes ago. It's a different stream, so I get it. Bro, how you been, Buck Life, bro? I haven't seen you in like a week. Oh, he's got his own Flutter Chi-Yu. Oof. Okay. Hopefully Chi-Yu can live this turn and we will win. But yeah, it's doing a lot. And here's a Moonblast. Oof. Yeah, that's going to be game, guys. All right, so he beat us game 2. Yeah, so we don't even knock out the Chi-Yu. Yes, I did. Yo, they were funny. I was just hanging out with Punk. And we were talking about it literally like an hour ago. Because he just left. Yo, Happy New Year, Buck. And Happy Christmas if I didn't see you then. You've been holding it down, dude. Dude, Mega Darkrai, broken, dog. Broken. So unbelievably broken. Okay, so that strategy I went for last game didn't necessarily work out. But I'm going to do it again anyway. Because I believe. Yo, what's good, TD? What's good, TD? It's Pokemon Showdown stream tonight. I just impromptu was like, yo, I'm finna hop on a stream. Nothing crazy about it. And I'm feeling motivated to get ready for the Orlando Regional. Also, let me know if anybody's going to the Orlando Regional. Or you're planning on going. Because I am going. I live pretty close by. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm pretty excited. Okay, so last game, the problem wasn't necessarily the Chi-Yu. It was that I made a bad read on it. So let's do a little bit better this time. I'm going to protect. Because I don't think we need to be at +2 for what he's got. And then I'm going to Sacred Sword again. As he doesn't Terra this time. Goes for the Heat Wave. We should be able to knock it out with the Sacred Sword. And this is a totally different game. Because now King Gambit's at full HP. And he doesn't even take the knockout on the Chien Pao. But since he doesn't Terra, I can't just do anything crazy. Dude, Buck Life, I am pumped. Dude, you have no idea. That was the crazy... Bro, you got to be honest, bro. Rate the game. If y'all watched the Steelers versus Ravens last weekend, rate the game on a scale of 1 to 10. Because honestly, that game's up there for me. It is up there, dog. And I'm not even glazing. Like, that was actually so lit. All right, he's going for a Terra Fairy Moonblast. I went for this play because I specifically thought it was going to knock out. Let's see if it does. It does, even without the Sword of Ruin. So he's just got Whimsicott and one more, and I don't think anything's going to be able to take the game for him. And it's the Indeedee that cannot touch King Gambit, and he's going to forfeit. Easy win, guys. I can't show you my... Oh, actually, I can. Hold up. I'll show you where we're at on the ladder right now. We're at 1290 on best of 3 ladder. I just started playing best of 3 ladder yesterday. Yesterday night. Oh man, I played for hours. TD, how you doing tonight? Buck Life, if I didn't ask you how you were doing, hopefully everything is all good, man. Hopefully everything's all good. But yeah, I'm kind of just chilling out, playing some Pokemon Showdown tonight. Hopefully the audio levels are good. Not really too certain. Okay, usually I beat this team. This is like a pretty standard composition. There's nothing crazy about it. So what is it? What's the answer tonight? Because you could beat this a lot of different ways. I'm actually thinking it's going to be like Dragonite Pal. And then I think we just go... Could do Flutter Chi-Yu. Could do a Moongus King Gambit. I think we could go both ways. I do like the Dragonite King Gambit lead I've been doing. I don't know if any of y'all saw that. Nice. You reached rank A. I think I ended today's video. I was at like rank B. Because I didn't finish getting up to rank A yet. But in today's video, dude, Mega Darkrai. Oh, that thing's goated. You can't even get much better than that, bro. Like literally, I was playing today and I was like, yo, this is insane. Let's just do Flutter Chi-Yu. This is the most comfortable that I got, the double-double. Fuck yeah, bro. Getting home from break is the best feeling. You can't get much better than that. Gotta go back Monday. Nah, that can't be. Dude, bro, Buck Life. This is why this stream is here right now, dog. Like, I was like, low-key, I'd be playing the videos every day, and I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, oh, man, like, I can't be doing this, man. Like, it's just so much on the soul. But loving playing some VGC again after a while, and we had a terrible protect, but we still pick up a knockout. And Dragonite getting paralyzed isn't the worst thing. It's definitely something I want to get off the field right now, though. So let me just go into Chi-Yu, and I'll just double switch into Chi-Yu and Fluttermane because I think the fake out is coming in onto the Fluttermane slot. You work tomorrow, sadly? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. Well, hopefully it's a good shift and donut people don't come in again. Here, I will just go for a Heat Wave and a Dazzling Gleam. Grassy Glide's going to come out. It's a very bulky Fluttermane. He should have doubled up on one. I don't know why he didn't. This is going to do a fuck ton of damage. Okay, and bet. Bet. Okay, so very, very nice. Landers comes in. He can clap. He can clap if he wants to. I will. So it's Assault Vest, Raging Bolt. It's not going to be very strong. I'm going to switch out on a Dragonite and I'm Icy Wind. I want to get the sword, the thing of Ruin off the field. Clap comes out and it was actually on the wrong slot, buddy. You got to be targeting down the Fluttermane so I don't Icy Wind you. Oh, the new one's called Wind and Waves. I didn't even know yet, dog. That's awesome, though. When are they coming out with that? E-Speed comes out, knocks out Raging Bolt. And then Icy Wind straight into Landorus, and that is game. I hope so, too. It sounds really cool. Did we have any, like, confirmed new Mons or anything? Or is it, like, a remake kind of game? Flutter Chi was so good in that last game. I didn't even have to use POW, so I'm going to bring King Gambit in case he wants to Incineroar us. It's not going to happen today, buddy. Got a cup of bone broth. I ate 4 different vegetables today, 3 different fruits today, and I worked out and ran, and I met a cool guy named Steve at the gym. He was chill. He was like 60. He was talking about a lot of crazy things, but he was chill. That's one thing that he was. It kind of does sound like a Hoenn gen. That's why I was wondering. Let's go for E-Speed this game. And let's go for Kowtow. I want to, like, guarantee some damage. As he actually rips the Terra Fairy. He does eat the E-Speed. Moonblast comes into Dragonite. And Thunderbolt. But we live. And that is, like, extremely bad for my boy here. Because now I'm going to E-Speed. And since I didn't bring Chien-Pao, I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm going to double tap this Fluttermane. Oh my gosh, Dragonite is so broken. All right, so our Sucker Punch is going to whiff. If I would have known that was going to knock out, obviously I wouldn't have made the same play. This turn, I'll E-Speed the Bolt, and then I'll make him choose. If he wants to keep the Dragonite alive and go after the King Gambit, so be it. But I'm going to launch a Kowtow into that. And if he wants to protect the Raging Bolt, which he doesn't, I'm pretty much telling him, hey, you could take a knockout on something. Go ahead. And now I will go into Fluttermane and get an Icy Wind on whatever he wants to go into. I'm going to Scout Protect this turn because I think the Landorus is going to protect, and he does. Switch 1. So the only 3 games that I got right now is, yo, what's good, Tokamon? The only 3 games I got right now are Legends ZA, and I have Super Smash Bros. I don't know if that's only on Switch 1. I'm sure it's on Switch 2. And then I also have Scarlet and Violet. Those are the only 3 games I have on my Switch right now. But I want y'all to let me know what y'all want me to play, because I'm actually really open to playing some, especially like for stream videos and stuff like that. Like for streams, like if y'all want to see a certain game, like a Nintendo game, because I got, you know, not the flex, I got the Switch 2 here. If y'all want to see some games on the Switch 2, I'd be happy to do like playthroughs and stuff on stream. Yo, Tokamon, how you doing tonight? Buck Life, I heard Arceus was good, but they don't really have like a battling system after the game. It's kind of just like, that's it. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I'm not 100% positive, but I never played it myself. I've just heard people say this and that about it. So this looks like a Trick Room team, but it has a Tailwind aspect to it. I usually don't like Flutter Chi-Yu in these games, but the Farigiraf makes it like less Pow-Knight-able. I've been having problems, especially with this version of team, with using the King Gambit Amoonguss mode. So I think actually I will go Flutter Chi-Yu. I'll accept the fact that he might set up Tailwind and be faster, but I'm not going to let Trick Room go up so easily. And then I'm going to bring Dragonite Pal in the back. Actually, what do I do? What do I do, guys? I'm going to bring Dragonite Pal for game 1. You ever played Pokemon Insurgents? No, honestly I haven't. I don't even know what it's about. It's actually water Urshifu, guys. Okay, so that changes a little bit. I didn't read the team sheet. It is Terra Steel, though. I think this is an angle where I can see him going after Fluttermane. But I see it more that he just Tailwinds and goes after Chi-Yu because it could actually rip apart his squad. Dude, Scarlet and Violet is probably like my favorite Pokemon game. Like, I've played so many battles on Scarlet and Violet. Does anybody know what the current format is? Because I'd be down to play like the battles on my Switch too, but I don't have this exact team in it yet. So I pretty much got to choose if the Urshifu's going for the Chi-Yu or Fluttermane. Game 1, usually I think they go for the Fluttermane, but in this situation I think he's going for Chi-Yu. So I'm just going to do a Dazzling Gleam, and I'm going to switch to Dragonite. Dragonite should be able to take any hit. Let's see it. Ooh, it went into Fluttermane. Not good. Yeah, it's not good. So I'll go into Pal. And I have to... I mean, he can take a knockout on us. But... yeah, he could definitely... This is bad. I chose wrong. I think I led wrong and I made it a 50-50. So I'm thinking here... It's a fire red Romhack. Oh man, Romhack. Okay, cool. I gotta check it out. Yo, what's good, Sibbits World? Welcome to the chat tonight. Welcome to the chat. He knows I could E-Speed, but I'm just going to Sucker Punch Tornadus. Oh wait, we don't need a Sucker Punch. I'll Sucker Punch Urshifu and I'll Terra E-Speed. And there's the Giraffe. Yeah, I pretty much was like hoping he just didn't bring the Giraffe in this game because we were already so far behind. But that kind of seals it, so I'm going to go ahead and forfeit this one. And now he's not going to divvy from that lead, I don't really think. So I'll forfeit. We'll go into game 3. Where's my game 3 tab? Oh, I already clicked it. All right, so game 2. Game 2, game 2, game 2. I'm going to go Dragonite King Gambit. Sounds weird, but it's good. What about Diddy? Dragonite King Gambit. Flutter Chi-Yu. Sounds weird, but trust. Oh, fire. Fire. Oh, okay. I see. Not fire red. I was misreading that, Alan. All right, I got to check it out. I'll check it out another time after tonight's stream. So I'm going to make it to where he has to double attack if he wants to knock something out. I will go for an Aerial Ace onto Urshifu. Actually, I could just Outrage too. Yeah, I think I might just Outrage. And I'm going to Terra. And I'm going to Kowtow Cleave this Urshifu. Okay, so he double protects to see what we're going to do. It would have been a huge Outrage. I could have went for a Sword Stance there, but I'm going to go for a Sucker Punch onto the Tornadus. I don't know how much it's going to do, but I got to test it out. He goes for a Tailwind, so Sucker Punch isn't going to work. Ice. Dude, I forgot they ran that. I'm not even going to lie. That's really bad. He's not banded or anything. I could have saw it too here. So it's Surging Strikes, Close Combat, Ice Spinner, Detect, no Aqua Jet? Man. Yeah. Well, this is cooked. Not much I could really even do. But first loss of the night. We were 3-0 up until that point. We got freaking annihilated by this guy. Analyzed. Guys, I went to Chili's. And for the first time in a while, when I go to Chili's, I didn't get food poisoning. I feel pretty good right now. This guy's taking forever. I might as well just forfeit. What do you mean, Civets World? This is always the right time. Alright, yeah, I'm cooked in this game. I'm cooked. Guys, I was halfway between tonight going out to find some big booty Latinas and halfway between playing Pokemon Showdown to practice for the regional. And I was like, you know what? Let's just stay in, make some money. I mean, not some money. I'm not getting paid from this. I'll stay in and make some practice. Food poisoning on my trip to NYC. Oh, damn. That's tough. Dude, I get food poisoning a lot, mainly because I suck. Like, I'm good at cooking. I'm a great cook. Like, don't even let me start the glazing. But I am a terrible, like, food prepper. Like, I'll let food sit in there for like 2-3 weeks, and then I'll go ahead and eat it. The way I look at it is if it starts to smell a little bit bad, that means it's really going to be good for your gut health. Like, it's going to make it work really hard. And then when you eventually process out the food, like, you're going to be stronger and better than ever. These are scary teams. I hate Tinglu teams. But let's try to figure it out. This team is currently very weak to fighting. That's one problem I know this team specifically has. But I think it's Flutter Chi-Uable without Tailwind on their side. And yes, JP, I did know that actually. Thanks for reminding me. And then I like the Pound Knight. I like the double. So he is Choice Scarf. I love blue cheese. Sibbits World, I absolutely love blue cheese. Oh man, it's so good. Absolutely amazing. Actually, let's just rip a Icy Wind and a Terra Ghost Heat Wave. 2-3 weeks is not that wild. Let's get the facts straight, guys. Oh, dude, I actually forgot. Oof. Oh, this Tinglu is going to be fucking annoying. That's not good. Yeah, let's... Single target Heat Wave should do a lot, though. Blue cheese is so good. Some Gorgonzola cheese. Oh, goodness. Can we get a burn? No. Throat Chop's going to come out and knock out Chi-Yu. I did have to Terra. I'm going to double the Gouging Fire. Oh, it protected? Okay, they double protected. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, there's no shot that he just straight up ignored my boy like that. Let's double Gouging Fire. Yeah, because I didn't want him to get a Howl up. That was not going to be... Oh, he literally lived. Breaking Swipe comes out. It's going to lower Dragonite's attack. He's probably going to finish us. I only Terra Blasted. Okay. I'm going to Protect, switch to POW. Thinking Gouging Fire is going to protect. There it is. Okay. And now he's going to try to knock out Flutter. Yep. Now I can go for a Dazzling Gleam and an Ice Spinner. And it should do the job. Top off this Tinglu real fast. Oh my gosh, dude. What? Okay. Thing is way, 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 way too bulky. And here's Dragonite. Oh, fudge. I think a Terra Blast would knock out Dragonite. What's your advice for picking leads in VGC? I would just say comfortability. Like, if you've led a certain thing into certain matchups and you know that it can win. Like, for me, like when I see a variant of a team, like the last team or 2 teams ago, the one that we like dominated that guy, I always just think, okay, well, it was very easy to knock him out that time. So why don't we just do that same exact strategy again? I'm really banking on us living Ting Lu's hit here. And we do. No poison or nothing like that. And now, man, this guy's Dragonite's, oh, it's multi-scale. That's why. Okay. So really comes down to whose Dragonite is faster, and his is actually, unfortunately, faster. So we get cooked. All right, we're on a little bit of a losing tear here. I was saying at the very beginning of the stream before anybody came in, I'm really trying to figure out my last 2 slots on this team. Right now, it's like Flutter Chi-Yu, Qianpao, Dragonite. And for King Gambit and Amoonguss, I just added them on last night at the very end of the night. So I'm just chilling playing it. And no, Pokemon, I don't play Unite. I honestly, like, between ZA and VGC, I don't know, like, when I'm going to have the time to. I've wanted to play. I had some friends that wanted me to play it, but I never got to it at the end of the day. Okay, this game, I'm going to lead Pal Knight. And I'm not going to let the Zapdos get out of hand. I'm going to keep Flutter Chi-Yu in the back, because I think it's actually really strong into this guy's team, and I think that preserving damage on it was better. Now, I mean, Alan, his Dragonite had a different ability than mine. His was focused on bulk, and mine's focused on, like, never getting intimidated, never having that as a problem. Okay, so I want to ensure that this Zapdos does go down turn 1, because I think he's going to do the same exact play. He just stays in coaching. Okay, that makes sense as well. So our Aerial Ace will go down as Ting Lu. It'll do a good chunk of damage. Not a ton. He'll get Focus Sash broken on Qianpao. Now this turn, I'm going to double the Gouging Fire. As he goes for a Breaking Swipe, it doesn't knock me out. And we should be able to do a good, meaningful chunk of damage to this Gouging Fire. And then this time we actually do die to the 55% roll. And with his moveset, I feel like we got to go Flutter. This is weird. I'm going to double protect. I don't think he's going to howl. Yeah, he protected. That's what I was scared of. Okay. So I think the best play here. Trying to think, guys. TD. That's what I'm saying. I don't got nobody that likes Pokemon. You got to make them like it, man. You got to be like, this game is cool because I am smart. Trust me. Like, when you're talking to other people, be like, you know, like, maybe if you had more intelligence, maybe you would play the same games that I play. What can I say? I think here is Sucker Punch, Dazzling Gleam. And it does knock out. Ting Lu is still a huge problem, and Flutter Mane went down. Ah, dude, I think I'm cooked. I might be cooked in this. I'm definitely cooked in this game. Terra Ghost. Fucking Heat Wave. Oh man. Yeah, we're cooked. Okay, we lost 2 straight. I want to go back to the team builder real fast, and I don't like being so weak to fighting. And I'm not a really big Amoonguss believer. So let's figure out something. The main problems. Okay, so Ting Lu is a problem. Urshifu Dark is a known problem that I have. And okay. So what beats Urshifu Dark and Ting Lu? Urshifu Water. I kind of like that. Hold up. Could use Urshifu Water. Mystic Water. With the POW is kind of cool too. Terra. Let's do Terra Steel. I've been seeing these Terra Steels everywhere, and they're really annoying. because they could Terra out of their flying and grass weakness really well. They're still a little bit weak to Raging Bolt, though. Raging Bolt is everywhere. I will admit that. I don't think that, like, that guy used Ice Spinner. I don't think that comes up a whole heck of a lot. Let's just get Detect. Yeah. Detect, guys, Detect is always better because with Detect, if somebody's got Imprison, like Imprison for Rigorath, which is a little bit of a thing, you never got to worry about your Urshifu not being able to protect if the Rigorath's on the field. But I think Surging Strikes, Aqua Jet, Close Combat probably should be enough. I like that. I also do like the Terra Steel, though. I think it's pretty good. I think we make it Adamant, though. And I'm actually cool having less speed with a little bit more bulk. I'm kind of just eyeballing this. It's not very specially bulky in the first place. Oh, really? Dude, I haven't watched a lot of him recently, dude. That guy is the GOAT, dog. Now with Urshifu. Could go like Rillaboom. Rillaboom doesn't look necessarily bad. Girls from Twitch don't really like it though. That's crazy. Nah, you gotta finesse them. You gotta rage bait them. Like literally, if they're like, "Oh, you play Pokemon," be like, "You don't?" Like, get a load of this guy, and then if they press you about it, you could just give them the whole thing. It's like, well, you know, it's like it's a game made for people to like think hard and like really do the best that they can. And you know, like some people can't comprehend that deeply into complex issues that arise from playing a game such as Pokemon that of course you wouldn't understand. Of course you think it's weird. Like, people thought a lot of people were weird until they were actually really cool. But that's one rant for the night, guys. Why not, TD? It honestly makes it easier, bro. It's like something to talk about. Like a good chunk of caffeine. Good chunk of caffeine. I had, you know, it was a kind of a light day on Dr. Pepper's. I had a coffee in the morning, and then I had probably about 5 to 6 Dr. Peppers, and I went out to eat, and I had 2 Coke Zero, like the pint size glasses. So I'm feeling good. Good amount of caffeine today. And I need to figure out a last slot. I was thinking Tornadus. Because like Tornadus Chi-Yu could also go like extremely hard. If we do like Covert Cloak. Prankster. I like Terra Dark maybe. Yeah, because I'm going to go max HP, max defense. I can't pull girls. I mean, I could like, but you gotta. The thing is that they're naturally not gonna like it, dog. Like they're gonna get an ick, but you have to reverse Uno the ick, and you have to ick them. Be like, oh, it's kind of an ick that you don't play Pokemon. Like I don't know if this would actually work out. Like I don't know if you have the mental intellect to actually think about complex solutions to problems. Like, what if we're in a relationship? Me and Big Booty Latina #1, and she starts talking about like, oh, like, well, she starts talking about like, oh, like, well, you know, I don't want to get pregnant or something like that. And you're like, well, if you think about it this way, the way that you get pregnant, or I'm not even going to go into this, but I pulled out. And at the same time, what I'm pretty much saying here is that sometimes people lack the comprehension skills to think about complex solutions to really simple issues. 6 Dr. Peppers a day is a very light day, guys. Like, that's like You ever seen the Wolf of Wall Street? Like, those are rookie numbers. Yeah, that's how I felt today. But I did have the Coke Zero. Alan had coffee for the first time in a year yesterday. Wow, congrats. That is lit. I think we go Sunny Day. Sunny Day could also be good for Fluttermane, so it's like dual good. And then I actually want to make this guy, let's make him physically bulky, bold. And then I just want to make him as bulky as possible. Thanks, Civets World. Thanks. Nah, JP, look. If a girl presses you like that, first off, you just got to be like, dog, like, honestly, that's the moment that I get up out of the table and I say it was a blast meeting you, and then I dip faster than she could ask questions about the bill and everything that we already ordered. So I'm gone. She's sitting there thinking, what the fuck is going on? Like, this guy was here and now he's gone. But in reality, I have mentally checked out of the situation. So Flutter Chi-Yu is pretty good here. I think we did that last game. Let's do it again. And then I'll bring the Pal Knight. I'm not as comfortable with this other thing. The motherfucking master. I tell them, look, and here's the thing that a lot of people don't use this to their advantage. And I think it's actually crazy. Don't clip this. But a lot of the times, guys, you can just lie. Like, she's not gonna know. Like, what I used to do when I worked in my marketing agency is every time I went on a date with a girl, I told her I made 15 grand more than I actually ever made. Because the truth is, she's never gonna fucking know. Like, bro, you don't gotta worry about that at all. Like, let her figure out stuff about you over time and let the rest come naturally, man. Like, here's a fake out. Oh, he went for webs. I was thinking he was going to go for clap. I will switch on clap. Actually, maybe I'll switch into Chien Pao. And I make $1 million a year. Dude, no, that's the best way to go about it, dog. Like, it puts you in the driver's seat. Like, yeah, I make more than you. And yeah, I play Pokemon. And yeah, at the end of the day, I care about me a lot more than I care about you. And that's just what it is. There's an E-Speed coming out. Doesn't do a lot, but he lets me get the dazzling off, man. This guy's making some questionable plays. I understand it. Oh, he went for... He didn't have Blitz? Oh, he did. He just didn't go for it. Has he terra'd yet? Yeah, he did. So this is a free Sacred Sword. Should knock out. Alan, but that's like... Okay, look. If you're on a first date with a girl, all right, I'm sitting here. She's sitting there. She's looking at you in the eyes intently. She's asking you questions to gauge whether you're a good match for her or not. When you hit her with that you make... blah, 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 $95,000 or something like that, she's going to shit a brick. She's going to be like, dude, this guy went up the power ranking significantly. And she's going to start looking at you different. And that's exactly what you want to happen. You want her to think that you're some mystical being, when in reality, you just out here living life, dog. Doing the best that you can to win. And just trying, guys. Just trying. Okay, so I kind of want to change things up, but I don't really see a reason to, because he was not ready for Flutter Chi-Yu. Let's see what he does this game to get around it. He goes Torkoal, Walking Wake. Well, then if she sees, I mean, like, man, look. More money is more money. Like, if you went out on a date, I really wonder this. If there's, like, any women out there, like, which is, there's probably not in this stream, but If you're on a date and you go on one date with one guy and he says that he makes $1 million a year, and then you go on a date with another guy and he says, oh, actually, let's make it 500,000, and then you go on a date on the other guy and he says 3 mil, but you like the guy who makes 500,000 more, which guy are you riding along with at the end of the day? I really wonder, guys. Hydro Steam? Ooh, if it knocks out. I was kind of thinking we might live. We're a really bulky Chi-Yu. Oh, it was Helping Hand, though. That makes sense. Well, no, I just wonder. Like, I just wonder, guys. Like, what would actually be the outcome from that? Like, she gonna fuck with the kid, or she done with you? Yo, what's up, Andrew? How was that annual meeting today, my dog? Was it splendid? I heard it went pretty good. Obviously, I wouldn't know. I wasn't there. All right. Playing some Pokemon Showdown tonight. Kind of just chillaxing. Oh, he's Incineroar, and he's gonna beat us game 2. So he adjusted very well to our strategy. It ain't about much money. It's about money management. Yeah, but they don't know that. Like, they don't. Alan, they don't. Man, that sucks. That sucks, Andrew. I mean, I don't know. I think if I went on a date with a girl and she told me she made 500,000, and then I went on a date with another girl who was a millionaire, but the girl who was a millionaire was like loser in my books, and the girl who made 500,000 was really cool. Even if she made 40 or no money, bro, if she was really cool, man, I'd be there. All right, I'm gonna try to see if this will knock out Alfonso. Yeah, we're gonna lose this game pretty hard, but that's fine. Yeah, he barely lived. Okay, so let's hop into game 3. I'm ready. All right, we're about to wax this guy. Y'all, if y'all have any other hot topics that y'all need advice on or to discuss, you let me know. Cause I was ranting for a good little minute there about how to riz with Pokemon. 2 baddies, dog. 2 baddies. Simple process. It's just math. At the end of the day, it's just math. Yo, TD, it's gonna be the Steelers. And then it's going to be the Panthers. And we going to whoop that ass. What meal you making? Probably salmon pesto pasta. I think it really shows the elegance of the fat mixture within the salmon with the elements of the carbohydrates from the pasta. Add a little bit of olive oil. A little bit of turmeric. A little bit of salt and pepper on the salmon. Don't be very crazy with it. And then you throw in the pesto basil. And then on top of the pesto basil, usually you saute up mushrooms and spinach with that. Throw that in a mixture. And then you top it off with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And they'll eat that up and they'll head straight to like wherever you want to go next, man. Like... All right, so he adjusted really well to Flutter Chi-Yu in that first game. So, I mean, in the second game. So, I'm kind of thinking like Tornadus Chi-Yu. Let's do something a little bit weird here, guys. Let's keep... The thing that really messed us up... Actually, no. We can't even go Chi-Yu. I think it's got to be Flutter D-Knight, Chi-Yu, Tornadus. Weird. Okay, no. TD, on a real night... yeah, Panther win versus the Rams would be very cool. Tune in tomorrow to the game. I will be watching it. No, so game that I think will actually happen. If the Steelers were out of it, I think it's going to be, sorry, Punk, if you're out there watching, it's probably going to be Jags and probably the Seahawks. I don't really think anybody's going to beat the Seahawks the way they're cooking recently. They're just too dang good. Okay. So he's helping handing, and he's going to go for dazzling, but we're going to both live, and then we're going to be able to knock out this flutter main back here. That's kind of the strategy that we're going for. You forgot. Well, usually, I mean, they don't know how long the chicken has been in the refrigerator. That would be foolish of me. But one thing that they could find out is like, well, you know, if they eat bad chicken and like they get sick, it just means that they're immunocompromised and they're probably not fit to be dating me in the first place. So, no, once it's cooked up with all the, that's why you cook so many ingredients into it. Because once it's cooked in with everything, they're not gonna taste or smell. It's gonna smell amazing. The pesto's fresh. Everything else is fresh. Don't trip. Okay, so Raging Bolt is a problem, and we just yeah, he claps Dragonite. Wow, what a guy. But since he Terra Fairy'd, low key, bro, like what's I honestly feel like this ain't that bad. I feel like I could throw off a Heat Wave and a Dazzling Gleam pretty free. I could also overheat, but I think just getting damage down. Yeah, because I think he's going to want to double chi you here, but I don't even think it's going to be enough. And this might be enough in the sun, guys. Oh, it's not, but now he's got to make a choice next turn on who to Thunderclap. Well, I guess not this turn, but I'll switch into Tornadoes here. I don't think he's going to Thunderbolt. Dude, Andrew, I kind of feel the same way. But the one team that really stands out that hasn't looked fraudulent is actually got to be the Steelers. Like all season, they've been locked in, and they're loaded. They're ready to go, guys. I mean, it's gonna be wild. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If the Steelers were to lose, it would be bad. The reason I went for Protect was because Thunderclap was obvious. And then this turn, I'm gonna make them choose. Actually, I ain't even. Yeah, I'm going to make them choose. Hopefully we hit Bleak Wind. If we don't, we could lose. We do hit Bleak Wind, and now it should be game. I don't think that... Oh, it is in the sun, though. It's a safety goggles Incineroar, though. It shouldn't be too powerful, but I think an overheat in the sun should get it done. And there it is. Incineroar ain't nothing to achieve you. Appreciate everybody making it this far in the stream. I'm going to go to the bathroom really fast. We're currently 4-2 on best of 3 ladder tonight. Around 1,300 on the ladder. And I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And y'all, let me know some topics you need me to go over for when I get back. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, TD, I got you. How to approach girls at a bar. This is a very simple process. The process revolves around before you ever go out to the bar, get as fucked up as possible. And that way you have no little to no inhibitions. Like, you will walk up. Now, when you're that messed up, you will walk up to some questionable. But when you do finally approach 7, 8, 9, 10, you will have all the confidence in the world. But if you want to take the conservative approach, I say no more Dr. Pepper tonight. I'm cutting back a little bit. No, Sibbets World, I'm coming for you. For the more conservative approach, what I typically do is, this is actually the team we used in one video a long time ago, if anybody remembers that. But the more conservative approach is to have, you know, a modest 2 drinks. You go out, you're feeling a little buzz. And the best way to approach a girl is just go walk up to her and say, hey, what's your name? And then you get their name, and then you just chat up a little bit. And then you go from there. Just be careful, though. Like, I honestly feel like going out to bars and talking to girls, like, all the girls you're going to be talking to out there are probably not, like, your wife type of material. If you don't drink, do you smoke? If you don't drink or you don't smoke, you just got to be yourself. I would say the same strategy, just hey. You could even hit her with like a hey, I was over here and I wasn't going to be able to walk out the bar without introducing myself. And then you introduce yourself, and if she introduces herself and she seems open to having a conversation, you stay there and you talk to her. And if she doesn't seem open to having a conversation with you, like, you can tell pretty fast, like, especially if you're really sober, you can tell really fast, like, if a girl's not feeling you. Like, maybe if you were, like, 5 or 6 beers in, you might need an extra hint. But when you could tell she's not feeling you, just walk away and you move on to the next one. You get her out of your mind. This is Icy Wind Heat Wave. Is it? He's going to Trick Room, go into Amoonguss. That is problem. I don't think there's much I could do about it, though. He does Spiky Shield, though, which I think is pretty solid for us. Icy Wind, Heat Wave will do a good amount of Bronzong. He will set up Trick Room. JP, I mean, look. You only got so much time when you're out. Sometimes, if there's a girl, it's really bad. Just go walk up to her, man. Like, I mean, but I will say, yeah, if she's making eye contact with you, maybe like twice. If she makes like 2 eye contacts with you, it's wraps, bro. She ain't gonna look your way twice if you ain't something that she's looking for out in these streets. And that's for certain. Okay, so I think Gyro Ball. Oh, it goes into Chiyu. Wow, what a play by my boy. Oh, he doubled. That was a smart double. I guess it was obvious. I would have picked up the knockout if I would have stayed in. That's a good roll, too. I mean, you know, always try to be different if you can. I really think an E-Speed will knock out from that range, so I'm going to go for the marbles. Sucker Punch. No! What do you mean? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I think I would say I'm not like a Riz guru, but as y'all's mentor for tonight, I would say that yes, complimenting like her clothes or something is good because like she was born with her eyes and she was born with her face, and to some extent she's probably self-conscious about something or another. And one thing you don't want to do is compliment something that a girl might be self-conscious about. You know, so like picking a piece of clothes, obviously she's probably not that self-conscious about her clothes because like that's like what she wears, bro. Like that's what she does. So You know, I probably should have done it the other way around. I was just scared to follow me. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, though, because if he followed me, yeah, it's fine. I'm going to protect. Okay, as he doesn't switches out. Is he going for a nasty plot? Okay, no, he just went for a fiery wrath. Okay, cool. So we eat 2 of those. Oof. Okay, so it's an Amoongus. I think he spores Chien Pao. No, maybe he just spores Dragonite, though. Yeah, I think he spores Chien Pao. I would. He spores Dragonite. It's fine, though. It's fine, though. It's fine, though. We knock out Moltres. And he's Akaberry. Does Dazzling Gleam knock out, or do I need a Moonblast? What's Dazzling Gleam? I think it'll knock out. No, it was pretty fun, TD. We had a light amount of people in the stream, and it was some different newer people came in, but my Wi-Fi was really bad, and I was kind of like, dang. I think it was like other people's Wi-Fi, but it affected me, and oh my gosh, he just lived. I knew I needed a Moonblast. Yo, this guy's hitting me with a GG. Bro, who hits somebody with a GG after game 1 on a best of 3, bro? I'm cooking this fool, bro. Nah, bro, you don't. Nah, we don't hit you with a GG after game 1, bro. The game is not over. The game just started. We're 33% of the way through the battles. And he hit us with a GG. What a poser, bro. Chi-Yu Urshifu. Okay, sounds crazy. Man, Civets World, I thought Dazzling Gleam would have knocked out Fluttermane strong. I guess this is a supportive Fluttermane, but just some negative calcs there. Negative calcs. Fluttermane wasn't too useful. I think that this lead is great. So it's a Thunder Wave bot. We're Terra Steel. Heat Wave. Surging Strikes. He's not in my head. He's not in my head. Yeah, he's getting cooked this round. Look at this. Look at this. He's done. He's done. We don't play like that around here. Okay, now this is a little bit scary, but what you gonna do, fool? Ivy Cudgel, we live those. Bang. 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 Alright, let me hit him. Hold on. I'm finna hit him with the GG, bro. Yo. Okay, yeah, he's cooked. Oh, we missed. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, you know what? I'm doing the same thing again. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You made a new lead, and our new lead cooked you, fool. Come on. Lock in, bro. Should I hit him with a GG right now? Okay. Not yet. Come on. You don't believe? Okay, so I think he's going to Terra Fire, and he's going to Power Whip the Urshifu. So I'm going to Surging Strikes that Bronzong. There it is. Oh, GG. GG. Yo. This guy just got clapped turn 1, bro. What does he do? What does he do? I guess I still have to remain relatively locked in here. I think it's the best play. Oh, he followed Mead? Oh, what? Yo, did I just choke? Yo, chat. No shot. Huh. I think I might have just choked. I thought he was going to rage powder. Yo, we're not going to fumble Simmons. Don't worry. He's not rage powdering here. And if he does, so be it. That's a good chunk of damage. I think we're just surging strikes. Fast asleep. Ivy Cudgel. Okay, we knock out the Ogre Pawn finally, which kind of opens up Chi-Yu. Let's go straight into him. Oh, he knocked out. Ooh, Urshifu died to that? Wow. Oh, he lived. Okay, we hit. It's cooked. It's cooked, chat. We got it. We didn't fumble. Don't worry. Look, I didn't want to make it toxic, but they made it toxic. That was game 3, right? Yeah, we won. Okay. It was the whole GG after game 1 thing. It cooked me. That turn 2 read that he had, though, was immaculate. It was the opposite of what I expected him to do. Because I thought I was like in this little weird spot with the Amoonguss where he could knock out Chien Pao, but Amoonguss can range powder. But then he hit me with the Spore. Nah, but it honestly, Sivit's World, it made me lock in. This is what causes you to level up as a player. Like when you can sit there and say, oh man, that went pretty bad, and then reanalyze and attack the situation from a different angle. It's like the oh, I hit my mic. It's like I'm trying to come up with a name for it, like the triple threat option. Game 1, 2, and 3. Oh, this is gonna get messy. It's gonna be Pao Knight versus Pao Entei. I can almost guarantee it. I could just avoid it by going Torn Urshifu and then having Pao Knight in the back. I kind of like that. And we're just going to Surging that Ogre Pawn, Terra Steel, Tailwind. What could happen? He can't touch a Terra Steel. This is why Terra Steel is so good right now. I've been playing against it for too long, and he doesn't Eevee his Ogre Pawn to live that, so we actually take a knockout. And here's an Icy Wind. I'm cool with that. I'm going to Bleak. Actually, I'm just going to Protect. And I will Close Combat Fluttermane. He goes for a Sunny Day. He lives. And he Thunderbolts us. Okay, I was thinking he was going to clap Tornadus that turn. Because Urshifu wasn't like as big of a threat. Yeah, I'm just going to force him to give up something here. If he wants to clap Tornadus for the knockout, that's fine. Because I feel like with Chien Pao, ooh, good switch, buddy. Okay. Okay, it's Moonblast, though. Okay, it's not bad. You're what, Alan? You're what? This does get a bit sketchy, though. This is very interesting. Cookie dough on double stuffed Oreos, living life. Yo, that sounds immaculate. That sounds blissful, sensational, even. Everything. It's everything I need right now. So E-Speed, it does nothing. He Thunderbolts. Does he not have clap? He's playing like he doesn't have clap, but he's definitely got clap. He goes for clap, but he doesn't go for E-Speed? Wait. So clap did 40 with sun. Once the sun is gone, it should do less. So we should Bleak Wind. Switch to POW for the clap. He didn't clap. He didn't clap. No. Bleak Wind. My math was right. My math was right. Based. Oh, he lived. Okay, we hit. We hit. Yo, this team's going good. I kind of like this Urshifu Tornadus mode. It's like the last piece of the puzzle that we were missing a little bit here. I'm going to lead Flutter Chiyu now. Because he's not going to lead Entei. And I'm actually just going to bring Dragonite Pal. I think he's going to switch things up to counter Urshifu Torn. So I'm actually going to hit him with some reverse psychology here and go the other direction on stuff like that. There's a Flutter Dragonite lead. I think it's Icy Wind. Dark Pulse. The only thing, like, I don't think anything really wants to switch into that. Like, I don't foresee him switching into Chien Pao. Ooh. I forgot this was a Protect one. I was thinking it was banded. He goes for Icy Wind himself, though. Interesting play. He should just Scale Shot. I guess I can't really do anything about it, though. Chi-Yu is good, but it's not as good as sacrificing some of the other guys that we got. Let's go for the Icy Wind and hope he's slow Dragonite. He goes for Icy Wind. That's smart. He's going to knock out Chi-Yu here. Oh, we might live. Oh, let's go. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now that doesn't look big, but that's actually huge, guys. Like, that's so unbelievably huge. Because his Flutter doesn't have Shadow Ball. He can't knock us out. It's good because okay, Dragonite protected. I was wondering what happened there. Oh no, we can't do that. Dazzling Gleam, Sucker Punch. Because Flutter Mane should still be faster than base speed Dragonite. There's E-Speed. It's fine. Is it fine? I don't know. Remains to be seen, guys. Remains to be seen. Entei, Raging Bolt. So I think we were in a similar situation last time. Well, this is really interesting, guys. I have to actually lock in. I'm not going to do anything crazy yet. I'm just going to double the Raging Bolt. He obviously could protect. It is a fear. He claps. He claps. Takes a Moonblast. Fluttermane goes down. Oh, I totally choked this, guys, I think. Unless E-Speed knocks out Raging Bolt here. It does. Okay. Oh. It ain't gonna cut it. It ain't gonna cut it, guys. Yeah. Without the burn, we still would have been screwed. But since I was thinking he might extreme speed, but he went for the Sacred Fire burn, which makes sense. But that's okay, guys. That's okay. All right, all right, all right. If y'all got any more hot debacles in your head, I can help sort through a lot of things, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go Urshifu Torn. His new lead didn't seem like crazy good into that either. And then I'm gonna go with Chien Pao. I kind of struggle with this Entei. Life hacks to save money. I feel like there's not really a hack to it. I think it's like you gotta just put your best foot forward like every paycheck that you get and really do the best that you can to save as much as possible. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got some more life hacks like that. Just go ask for a water cup from like any restaurant and then tell them later that your food never came and that you would like a refund or something along those lines. That's a crazy one. I'm just going to try to beat this guy with damage because he might want to play a little bit safe here. I could actually, I think that double protect is better here. Let's stall a turn of Sun. And then other life hacks to save money. Man, I got to come up with something on the fly. Apparently, there's like this DoorDash glitch. Don't try this. But somebody told me that like if you could do it like 3 times where you could just say that your DoorDash order was cold and then they'll just give you your money back and you can go buy something else. But that's a crazy one. I know. But other than that, what else? Could this get the knockout? No shot. Maybe with an Aqua Jet? Oh, I don't know. I'll double protect again. What else could you do to make some money? Oh, you could like sell stuff. Favorite Pokemon movie? I don't remember what I said this in one stream before, but I think my favorite is probably the I think what did I say? Jirachi one. I think the Jirachi one is pretty fire. For certain. Oh, it does knock out. Wow, that's huge. Oh, he thunderclap too? What a buffoon. I would really like to get Dragonite in right now. He goes for a thunderclap again. I guess he's got to, in a way. And there's the Ivy Cudgel knock us out. Okay, but now I feel like I pin him, unless I'm missing something. Because I could... Surging Strikes here. And he can only pick one because we have a Stomping Tantrum going for a Raging Bolt. Yeah, he thunderclaps, but we're going to be faster with Dragonite. Oh, it doesn't knock out, though. I did this again, dude. No. This is tricky, though. I ain't gonna lie. This is really tricky. Okay, we got the Sucker Punch read right. But now it comes down to... Does he Spiky Shield? You walked out of a pub without paying once? Did they ever, like, say anything about it? That's how you make a lot of money. I protect. And he goes, oh, but it fails. I'm an idiot. I should have Sucker Punched. He does Spiky Shield. Okay. We have a 70% chance to win right now. Has he terrored yet? Yes. Yes, he did. He terrored the Raging Bolt. He got the Spiky Shield. No, what do you mean? No. Yo, that's bullshit. Yo, he had a 30% chance to get that, and he just beat us, man. Oh. Well, I mean, she could stay mad. I'd be more worried about, like, what the cops were going to do about that. Because I'd be like, oh, man, like, I feel like, I would feel like the cops are coming for me at that point, and I would have to, like, hide or something like that. And Sibit's World, you know, we got a bunch of criminals in the chat tonight. Walked out of an Applebee's without paying. I guess it's valid if the food was really cold. One time I got a burger, and it was really cold. But I still ate it. I was hungry. And, you know, like, if we're going to eat 3-week-old food, then why can't we eat, you know, why can't we wait, stuff like that? Oh, okay, well, yeah, that changes the game a little bit, Tokamon. If you really did wait 15 minutes, man, come on. Come on, come on, come on. You got to be quicker than that. Okay, so let's lock back in. We just lost that last game. Honestly, I feel like we played well enough to win 70% of times. And we literally did. But we just didn't get it quite enough. Alright, so... Here... Let's go Urshifu, Chi-Yu, Dragonite, Qianpao. I feel like with this iteration of the team, Raging Bolt is more problematic. So he's Choice Scarf. I think he's gonna U-turn or something. Our order of wings and burger, and I had a girl with me, and all of it was cold. I was mad. Well, how was she feeling about it? Was she cool with it? Potentially. Okay, so we made the right read. Let's see if his Tornadus is a bulky variant or... Yeah, it's a bulky variant. Okay. So he eats that up kind of well. Let's see what he wants to do here. I don't want Tornadus to get an attack off. It'll do a lot. Ooh, Extreme Speed gets blocked. Okay, I forgot about that. That is fine. Is it, though? I forgot he had a giraffe. That's my bad. Yo, I think I'm cooked. I didn't bring no type of speed control. I had her walk to the car before me. I was paying. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, how did she feel about it? Was she like cool with it, or was she like, nah, like I can't be dating you if you're gonna take me to a restaurant that's gonna serve me cold food? That ain't gonna happen. How was she tripping? Or was she tripping, I guess? Okay, so there's a potential world that we don't outspeed Urshifu. Yeah, we're cooked. I'm gonna go ahead and forfeit this one. Honestly, I don't think Urshifu Tornadus is good on this team. After trying it around a little bit, just feels weird. I think I might try something like the Dozo Tinglu instead. Guys, I was thinking about going to Puerto Rico for that tournament, but I kind of decided against it, honestly. Like, I'm not 100% sold yet, but I also don't know if registration's even open yet for that. Pal Knight usually does good in the what he brought, though. Oh, yeah, so you really cooled down the situation after that. That makes sense, man. Did you crack? Alright, so I always like to go boom, boom, boom. I'm a freaking idiot, dude. I just said this guy's got a giraffe. We can't just do that. Yeah. Dang, bro. Yo, TD, I don't want to hear it right now, dog. I'm forfeiting out. Hold up. It's the team, bro. It's two. This team was the Dozo team. But I'm trying to use something other than Dozo to be, like, extra saucy. How do you not remember? Civets World, you got the hugest body count in the stream. Okay, let's do Dozo Tinglu. I'm feeling like it's good. Let's go leftovers Dozo. Terra Poison is usually, I think, what's used on these. Protect. Wave Crash. Yawn. Fissure. Let's get a little bit of all defense. Good amount of special attack. Make it... I honestly like these to be physically bulky when I use Tinglu Dozo. Some people swear by the special defense, but I think with the Vessel of Ruin, having it physically bulky... Oh. Having it physically bulky is really nice. And then this guy's Rocky Helmet. You can go Terra Grass, but I also like double Terra Poisons because I think they're like interchangeably really good threats. Let's go with... I like Sand Tomb. Ruination can be good, but I definitely like Heavy Slam first. You gotta have Protect. Ruination is pretty good. I say let's try this. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then let's like mix it up. I don't want people to like see it and immediately it screams Pal Knight, Flutter Chi. So let's move these guys down there. Yeah, I think that makes it look different. All right, let's play one of these. See if the Ting Lu Dozo mode can do it. Oh, guys, I never put the Discord link. I think I got the Discord tagged in the description, though. So if you're new, go ahead, hop into Discord. It's all fun and games. And, yeah, okay, let's hop into this battle. Of course, Sivit's World. We're not going to lose. Let's, like, showcase. No. Oh, yeah. We could showcase the Ting Lu Dozo mode in this one, I feel like, a little bit. This crap is broken. I feel like Flutter Chi-Yu's so good outside of Tailwind. So let's try to survive the Tailwind. Kind of motion through it with Ting Lu Dozo. And then play the best we can. That's all we can do. Alright, so he's going to go Incineroar Mungus. Okay, so he's got his slow lead against our slow lead. Thing is, he could put us to sleep right away, and we can't him. So definitely got to be careful with that. Just going to double protect. I don't want to get faked out by surprise. Yeah, he goes for the Ting Lu. I kind of would have thought he was going to go for the Dozo. Okay, so my play kind of backfired, but we get a ton of damage off on Urshifu. Or a modest amount of damage. We go to sleep. But the good news is that he's not threatening us at all, so we can just continuously, I feel like, yawn the Ting Lu slot. We could still Terra Poison, and we can... Do we even Terra Poison now? No, with Ting Lu Dozo, I usually run Poison. Also, what's up? Razor. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I typically run a Dozo Ting Lu, both Terra Poison, because of somebody I met in Puerto Rico who kind of showed me why. But after a few games with no Terra Grass Dozo, maybe I might change my tune a little bit. Because that was when Amoonguss wasn't really as prevalent. But I don't really think it's that prevalent right now anyway. Let's go for a Sand Tomb. As he goes for a U-turn, we're going to trap whatever he wants on the field. If it's the Incineroar, that's great. If it's the Lando, it's annoying. Incineroar, great. I'll take trapping this guy. And we get a little bit of chip damage off. And he has done no damage to us. Like, period. So I'm really not that worried right now. Should I be? I don't know. He goes for a parting shot. He's just lowering our stats, and we're not taking any damage. And honestly, he hasn't shown a clear way. Okay, well, now I guess we haven't really dealt any damage, but we could start going for fissures. And I think we just wake up and try to go for a ruination. He goes into the lander, so good switch in on him. He is going to take... what, are we not Rocky Helmet anymore? We might not be Rocky Helmet. Let's go for Yawn, Protect. Oh, we don't wake up. We get close combated again. Is he going to break Tinglu Dozo right here? No, he substitutes. And I'm an idiot. I didn't see that he had substitute. That's my bad. But let's just go for a... Oh, that might not break the sub, though. Let's go for a Protect. Does Ruination break a sub? He's ignoring Tinglu. I don't think there's going to be a surging going in right there. Yeah, I was right. I protected so that Dondozo didn't go down this turn, which I feel like is a valid trade right now, as I think my way through this. He is Terra Water. I could just dazzle. He goes into Amoongus. We go back into Tinglu. He goes Terra Poison. We dazzle. Ooh, we didn't fade the sub. Not good, not good, not cool, not chill. Okay, now... Wow, he didn't go after the Dozo. What a surprise. Let me break the sub and just protect. Yeah, we're getting cooked in the paint. Okay, there's the Spore. Okay, that's what I thought was going to happen. Low key, I feel like an Icy Wind here goes massively hard. Because then he's going to have to lock into a move. Oh, he called it. Oof. Yo, I did all that thinking, and I was just wrong. Oh, he went for a Spore on that slot? What an idiot. So some offense, try to break the lead before coming in with Tinglu Dozo. Yeah, I'm not honestly a big Tinglu Dozo guy. I typically run Dozo, like with Dozo Tatsugiri. But yeah, I tried it out the other night and I liked how it was, but I was having more success leading with it, and then going into the sweepers late game. But this game's been a little bit weird, not gonna lie. But that's how it be sometimes. He goes in Incineroar. Yo, this guy, bro. Hopefully he just pollen puffs here. He goes for the Spore on the Flutter Mane. I mean, that's fine. I would rather Flutter Mane go down. No, he hit the Chi-Yu. Okay. Oof, I'm getting cooked in the paint right now, bro. I'm not even going to lie. We want him to knock out the Chi-Yu, which will be the Flutter Mane, I guess. We put Dozo to sleep, or we keep saying... I mean, honestly, though, damn. Damn, maybe we want the Flutter Mane alive, but he's one turn sleep in. Sack Flutter Mane. I know I went for a double protect. I feel like I'm getting cooked right now. I think you were right, Razor. This game, it didn't feel... Yeah, but I needed the Icy Wind down. Yeah, that's where I'm off. Okay, yeah, I'm forfeiting this one. Brain is not braining yet. Also, this guy is good, as you could see by his little... I don't know how you get those little emojis. This guy. It's at 1382. We're at 1262. Damn, that's trash. Okay. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. Honestly, I might go back to King Gambit. King Gambit Amoongus. Or I could just show you what the Dozo mode is about to end the night. Chan Pao D Knight lead? Yeah, that's what I went with in this one. It's a solid lead. You can't go wrong with it. Even like through an Intimidate, you could do so much damage. Pao Knight lead. I love this team. It's just not as fleshed out as it needs to be yet. Damn, he called it out perfectly, bro. Like, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, man. That was so beautiful. He absolutely cooked me. Oh, man. Yo, who is this guy, bro? This is the worst I've lost, I think, all stream. Alright, I'm just going to hope that... Okay, he doesn't Terra, surprisingly. And his Urshifu isn't strong enough. Yeah, the double will knock out. Now I can go into Flutter. Oh, we won. Yo, I thought he was in a great position the turn before that. And then that turn happened, and I was like, wait a second. Sibbets World. We were 4-0 when you joined, and we've only played like 2 more matches after that. This is our 3rd match. Oh, no. I almost said screw it and just left the party. I'm going to go Power Knight again. I'm going to bring that Flutter in that Chi-Yu mode. I think that went... It didn't go as good as I wanted it to go. But it went well enough. So it's bulky, it's physically bulky Amoongus. Yo. Pause. Yo, I just cooked myself. I just cooked myself massively hard. In the paint. Not even gonna lie. We're screwed. This is an actual screw up. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, we got freaking rolled in this game. I'm gonna throw the Dozo back on the team, y'all. But I'm also gonna grab a snack real fast. I am starving. So the Dozo team is just this one. I'll leave the team on the screen. Oh, you can't really see it. It's cut off. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. I got 2 boxes of cereal. I'm about to do a couple more battles. This is box 1. It's almost gone, though. That's why I got 2. Oh, no. This is the wrong team. Let's copy 1. Magic Spoon. You could also sponsor me. I love this cereal. It's gas. I thought we were playing the same guy for a second. No, I'm going to go with these guys. Nice. It was too obvious, buddy. I'm just playing this one really simple. I don't want to make a mistake here. What does that do, though? All right, that went pretty well. Damn. All right, so we got cooked in that one. Subit's World, I think I did once, but I never really played it much. The glaze on that game is crazy, though. Yeah, we're cooked here. That's what happens. When you make the good read turn game 1 and the bad read game 2, stuff like this will happen. Why do you suffer while gaming? Oh, he got a critical hit. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, it's cooked. Okay. On to the next game. I'm going to think for a second. I'm going to think for a second on this one. Oh, is Elden Ring like easy or something? Exactly. Character bio. Finally, speaking my language out here. Welcome in to the stream. I'm trying to open a bag of cereal right now. If any of the new guys that have joined the stream, if y'all have any hot takes to go over, we were doing that earlier on stream. Let me know. I'll give you some hot takes. If you like them, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Join the Discord in the description. Okay, into this game. So, where he messed me up last game was the Urshifu prediction I had to make like turn 1. I feel like let's go Pal Knight in this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got it. Sorry, I thought it was probably loud as crap. Okay, interesting follow me there. Like, honestly, I don't even see it. I don't know what he was going for there. Wow, he goes for a breaking swipe? This guy is greedy as hell. Bro. Wow. I think we won. We won. Okay. Not really. I went through a few regionals here and there. I top 16 Puerto Rico last year, the special event, and then day 2 at Atlanta. Low-key, I got really unlucky in NAIC. I went 3 and 5, and then I just went to Pittsburgh, like last October or something like that. And I went like nothing crazy. I think I went 5 and 3, but I missed day 2, which was a little bit unfortunate. What about you? No. I fucked up. It's too stressful, man. I don't really... Oh, man, that knocked out? Yo, what? That's fun, man. You ever go to any regionals, like, just for fun? I had to pack up the cereal. I feel that. It is a fun game, though, for sure. Where are you at? I think this is good. Ice Spinner, Rolling Moon, Extreme Speed, Incineroar. There's the fake out. He goes for the tailwind to get around the Sucker Punch. Oh, he might be faster than us. Do we have to Sucker? I don't think a Sucker gets him. Is he going to be faster than us, though? He's got to have 94 speed. I mean, it's possible, but... Nice. Okay, we were faster. South Carolina? I'm pretty sure... Atlanta's not that far away from that. That's probably the closest one. And then Orlando. They did like a North Carolina one, I think, last year. All right, I think I'm going to do like a couple more battles, maybe. Yeah, there's one coming up in Orlando that I think I'm going to go to. All right, into this game. This looks Flutter Chi-Uable. I like the Dozo. Actually, I low-key like Pal Knight more. Yo, Sibbits World, have a good night, man. Thanks for tuning in. Yo, I got cereal all over my sweatpants right now. Trying to wipe it off. My parents would kill me. Alright. But they ain't here. Nah, not really, man. We're chilling out here. Flutter Chi-U. I'm just gonna Dazzle Heat Wave. I'm gonna try to just out damage him. So if he lets us get it off or he overthinks it and he doesn't fake out and he knocks off the Terra to Ghost. Yep. Looks like he does something like that. But he's gonna take a fuckload of damage before that. And there's a knockoff. Okay, so he gets rid of our specs, which is a little bit annoying. But this is still fine, because we can just Terra Fairy to kind of get the specs back on Flutter Mane. With the Chi-Yu on the field. And this Flutter Mane isn't going to knock us out. It doesn't feel very attack-oriented. This feels support. Icy Wind. Okay. Are we still going to be slower, though? Oh, I got this on the screen. Nope. We still get our Heat Wave off and actually get a double knockout. So, about as good as it could go. I'll trade 2 speed lowers for what I got going on right now. Ah, yeah, I mean, look, hey, man, look, that's what we got to try to do. We got to try to do the best that we can. Level up every day. Yeah, I lost. I lost to a crazy team, man. Like, it was It was actually nuts. Okay, let's not choke this. Yeah, I just want to get this one Icy Wind off, because then we'll be faster for the rest of the game. And he goes for a Stomping Tantrum. Does he double up with Spore? No, he goes into the Flutter Mane. So that's honestly pretty good. Stellar type of Moongus is crazy work. I'm just going Ice Spinner or Moongus. If he wants to protect, so be it. I'll go on the Chi-Yu. Yeah, I finished it too. Did you finish the DLC or just a regular game? Main story? Yeah, the main story was kind of crazy. You know, people have been dying more in the Pokemon games. Something you got to watch out for, so it doesn't happen to any of y'all. Can't pay for the DLC? Yeah, I feel that. Relatable. Relatable. I wish I had some more snacks right now. I don't got nothing else. I mean, I got this whole box of cereal, but I don't want to eat the whole box of cereal. You know, I'm going to look like a clown. Yo, subscriber. Yo, that's lit. That was a super delayed sound, but dude, thanks for the sub. Okay. Flutter Mane, Chi-Yu, Dragonite, Chien-Pao. Pick your team, bro. My man is taking forever. He's delaying the inevitable win that is going to happen. Oh, man. Honestly, this is probably going to be my last match of the night. It's a fun little stream. I probably played about 10 best of 3 sets or so. But yeah, I'm kind of wrapping up the night on a strong note. I'm getting a little bit tired. This is a little bit of a later stream. Typically, the streams are earlier than this, but it's just how it went out today. So he's Terra Ghost on his Urshifu. He's also Choice Scarf noted. Let's go for Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam. And just Heat Wave. If he goes after the Flutter Mane, good. He's probably going to go after the Chi-Yu. And that's also fine. I'm kind of like, I don't want to switch into something and get the person all messed up. Sleep is very important. You know, you got to stay locked in. Stay fresh and stay locked in. So he does actually go for the Flutter Mane. And he almost doesn't pick up a knockout. Luckily, I think he seems to be adamant. We do get a ton of damage off. And now... this is sketchy. I ain't gonna lie, this is sketchy. But this is why we got 3 games in a set to make sketchy plays. Maybe he overreacts. Maybe he overthinks something. Maybe he makes a mistake. He caught us off guard turn 1. Because he did go after the Flutter Mane. I was thinking he was going to go after the Chi-Yu. I also thought we might be faster than that. But we were not. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Ooh, that's rough. That's really rough. Oh, yeah, it's rough. Okay, forfeit. Okay. Sometimes, you know you can't win. Get out of there as fast as possible. You can't be running into your mindset like that. I'm going Dozo mode in this one. We're going to surprise them. We haven't done it all 3 games. But right now, in this very moment, we are going to do the Dozo mode. Big Dick Dozo has come, and he is here to slap his fish on the table. 100%. All right, we're going to win this game. We're going to end the stream on a high note. Then I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to get some sleep. And I'm going to feel good. I'm going to feel good about life. All right, so Fluttermane, Chi-Yu, and the Urshifu Fluttermane. I'm thinking he goes after Fluttermane again. That went really well for him last game. He's got to expect an adjustment, but he also sees the game right in his grasp. He could taste it. Little bait and switch. It's too obvious to go for the Chi-Yu. It could also be the bait. Here's the Icy Wind. It looks like he's doing it again. He is. Bet. That's doing no damage. He's actually taking more damage than he's doing to me. So that is so clutch. Chi-Yu gets a big piece of damage up in there. Let's see what he's thinking. I think he wants to switch out into Incineroar. He protects. No. Yo, he called it out. He called me on my bullcrap. I will combine now. I hope it's not Raging Bolt last. Okay. Nice. So we don't take any more extra damage for no reason. We're at 50% health. He's got 2 Mons left. We have a half health dose. Oh, it's the Raging Bolt. Dang, we got -1 speed right now. I'm going to hope he doesn't Thunderclap. Because there's a potential that he might not. I'm going to go for Earthquake. I need some chip down. That's all I need. We still have our +2 attack. But he's going to pin us. He's probably going to Thunderclap Ivy Cudgel. That's like the most optimal play here. Terra Fairy. There's a Thunderclap. Ivy Cudgel. And we live. Huge. Earthquake. Oh, no. Oh, shucks. Okay. Well, that sucks. Got a Terra Fairy. Yo, no, we lost, TD. I ain't even gonna lie. We got smoked. Yo, I made one big misplay, and then it was cooked. And if we would have died the turn, instead of getting the Earthquake off, I actually think we had a better chance. But we didn't. We stayed alive. And with that, guys, kind of showdowned out for now. Getting kind of tired. Finna head to sleep. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you to all the people that are always here. And for anybody new out there, consider giving a sub. Consider sticking around. Do a lot of streams. And I'll see y'all in the next stream. Tokamon, thanks for joining. TD, thanks for joining. Sibbit's World's already gone. Alan, if you're still out there, thanks for joining. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.